Co-wrote with Marine Colonel Mark Mickleby a document we called a National Strategic Narrative. We maintain that in an open system, power and control are of limited use. The tools of sustainability today are credibility and strength. And not just military strength, but the strength of our economy, the strength of our governance, the strength of our character, the strength of our values, the strength of our citizens. And we gain credibility by consistently demonstrating those values.
We gave people swabs and said, swab your house, and we'll look at the DNA in those swabs and see what's living there. And when we did, we found tens of thousands of kinds of microbes, mostly new to science, and we found 86,000 kinds of fungus. In houses, more kinds of fungus than are named on Earth. To me, the most exciting part about this is we can bring it to schools. And so all of the things that we do with the public, we can do in classrooms. We can teach students about science by doing science. The way we teach them about science today is the same way we taught in the Dark Ages. Somebody holds open a book and reads, and the students look for what they've been told about. That is literally what we did in the Dark Ages. How about instead we teach students that somebody holds up, open a book and reads, and they look at something about the world, and they look for what we don't know.
Thoughts. Technology can run wild, can cause immense devastation and suffering. Or it can be our ally to help us realize that which we all seek. Peace, truth, love, enlightenment, whatever name you want to give to that. But technology is here to stay, and it will continue to shape our world. So we as a society need to decide, what kind of world do we want to live in?
I found my purpose since '05, delivering this food, clothes, and building material. These kids approached me and asked me for spare change. I looked at their shoes. I said, man, I got a case of shoes on that truck. I'm gonna see if they fit these kids. Them shoes fit them like gloves. Here come their dad asking me, where did they get them from? No, sir, they didn't take them. I gave them to them. Do you need anything? Yeah, I need some jeans. You got some jeans? Yeah, I got some jeans. It wasn't about making up my mind. It wasn't about making a decision. It was just stepping into love and compassion. What I saw and what I felt, y'all, is what I'm trying to share with you. And I will do it for you. I don't have no color barriers no more. I don't have all that stuff they showed me in Louisiana. I just got heart, and I found it out at a later age. I'm 60 years old, and I need to get stuff in line before I'm dead. Yeah.
But what I want you to know is there's a lot of people with petty crimes, petty innocents that are still locked up, that should have an opportunity to come home and thrive like we are thriving. But it's up to you to help us, help them.
I could have put up slides about how much it costs to house people in state prison, but the cost that I want to talk about is what does it mean to really sit with the reality that 3 out of 4 people in prison are people of color. Because that cost, the cost of the decimation of entire generations of people, that cost is incalculable.
Come on along, we know you really want to feel awesome. We got some light to bring, we got some joy in this thing.
And the truth always matters. And as you can see, the truth sets us free.
Well, I think what it'll take to get through this dark time in human history is really for us to become very, very focused on allowing ourselves to find ourselves worthy, to make ourselves open to the love that all of us actually deserve.
The ultimate measure of what we're doing right now at the Museum of Art and History is not about the experiences that happen inside the museum. It's about how those experiences transform the ones that people have when they go outside. If our museum can be the kind of place where somebody will willingly give their baby to a stranger, then we are doing a lot to overcome fear and divisiveness in our community.
But I think the biggest thing that I'm starting to understand is that kids were born open. That's just how they are. They don't have to think. If you ask a kid, hey, your friend's going hungry, will you feed him? Unequivocally, succinctly, on the spot, yes, I will. I wish we all could do that.
Shining my light, the light illuminates you when you illuminate me. Together we forever free, planting the seed. We'll take it inch by inch, we'll make it day by day. A little bit of love goes a long, long way, a long, long way.
3D printing, open sourcing, frees us from the tyranny of the line and the flat surface. It's as easy to make a curved surface, a textured surface, as one that's flat and smooth and featureless.
Anger is an expression of pain, and that pain is pinballing around inside of them, looking for an opportunity for them to open, for it to come out, and for them to get closer to their own heart. I'm now on a journey to find out what forgiveness means, and if I can forgive the man who murdered my mother. I don't know where that journey will take me, but if I remain open, I believe that I'll find my way in that journey as well.
I believe in love, I believe in light. I'ma take this dream and I'ma hold it tight. Yeah, I believe in love, I believe in light. I'ma dream it big and I'ma dream it bright. Yeah, we believe in love.
Light, work, light, sun, swaying limbs, every mechanism neurologically, the shark how fast it moves away. It could rip my throat right out of the tree in my body.
Have you ever been in the position of watching Silicon Valley take off and wish that you had known what was about to happen?
Your personal public health information is put up on the internet or put up in a database. You've already answered the questions maybe about privacy, or maybe you haven't. Maybe you've already answered the questions about security, maybe you haven't. But do you own it? Or does the doctor own it? Does the insurance company own it? Does the government own it? These are issues that I'm not going to answer because many of them are not resolved yet. And again, it is up to us to struggle with these angels and these demons. So yes, big data has come to your town. What are we going to do about it?
I'm looking for the breath in the wood, the way it moves and feels behind my playing. A guitar is born, but the music began long ago. I've been listening for that music, for that vibration from the beginning.
I had this dream last night where I came up here naked. It's so close. You have the power to stop funding the problem and start funding the solution all in one move. Surfers started taking action and then inspiring other surfers to take action. And then surf companies started moving their money. And then people who didn't surf started moving their money. And to date, I've documented over $340 million of lending power being moved out of Bank of America and into local banks around the country.
He said, well, these guys said that they seen this guy, he's from another gang, and we're all gonna chase him. And then I looked and I told the guys, hey, I know that guy. He's on my soccer team. Leave him alone, he's cool. He's my teammate. This is not just a soccer team.
Now, you know, we actually already have all the nuclear energy we need in that gigantic wireless fusion plant in the sky. And the way we harvest solar energy at present for electricity is using the second most abundant element in the Earth's crust, silicon, the stuff of rocks. But this picture kind of shows you where we are and what we're up against. We're in the dark with a real fight on our hands. Our democracy is in danger of being turned into a racket by powers that be that are blocking our main path to sustainability. So we have to move them aside, take back the day, and let there be light. Sky power to the people.